Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a very special makeup tutorial for you guys today. Over the weekend, I did go to my best friend's wedding. Her name is Kate. She is the Shopping Bag Kate here on YouTube. I'll leave her YouTube link in the description box down below. I just want to say, firstly, it was a wonderful, beautiful wedding. The ceremony, right into the cocktail hour and the reception part as well. Tom and I we had such a great time at your wedding. We love you and Marco so much, and honestly we feel grateful that you guys literally came into our lives. The wedding was fantastic, from the food, so much food, drinking, dancing, socializing. Overall it was just so much fun. I loved it. Nothing could have been better. It was just perfect. The day was perfect. You looked beautiful, Kate. The dress, the hair, everything, the jewelry, just the makeup, everything about you was perfect. You looked beautiful and stunning as always. And yeah, me and Tom are very lucky that we had the opportunity to be a part of your wedding day. In today's video, I want to show you guys the makeup that I wore. I did wear a new lipstick that I bought. So if you're curious to see the makeup that I wore on my best friend's wedding day, then keep on watching. Okay, so I did take off my earrings because when I'm doing my makeup, I don't like to put any kind of foundation on my earrings because sometimes it can be hard to get off. So what I do is I put on my earrings after I do my makeup. So what I did first, I did definitely prime my face. I did want my face to, you know, look flawless and perfect as possible. I went in with my e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. And I just put that product like in the usual spots that I always do, in the T-zone area and most of my face. Okay, so for this look, I'm gonna go in with tape. For my friend's wedding, I really want to get a sharp line look on my eyes. I'm gonna go in with my eyes first and then the foundation, because personally, that is the easiest way. That's what I think, because once you're done with your eyes, you can go in with a makeup wipe and just wipe off any fallouts or anything that you just need to clean up, and then I go in with my foundation. So I'm going to be going in with tape. So next, after I did my tape, I'm going to go in with some eyeshadow base. I'm going to go in with my Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base. I always use this one just to get my eyelids ready, because we want the colors and the eyeshadow to stay as long as possible on the eyelids. I usually go in with my beauty blender, but it's a little dirty, so I'm just going to go in with my foundation brush and a little bit at the bottom as well. Okay, so the makeup that I wore for my best friend's wedding, I did go in with a CoverGirl eyeshadow palette. It is the True Naked Nudes color palette. It's beautiful. It's the number 805. So the first eyeshadow color that I went in with is this really light, like a light brown mauve-y shade, and that's what I use to start my crease. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that color for my crease for today. So I zoomed up a little bit so you guys can see. Basically, this is a really subtle brown shade color, and I'm just placing this all over my crease. I'm bringing it a little bit closer to my brow bone area as well. A little bit over on top of the rest of my eyelid, but not too much. The focus is really in the crease area. I'm using a light hand because I like to have more control of the color. You don't want to go too harsh on your eyelid right away. So going back into that palette, we're going to go in with this brown color. This one's a little bit darker, but we're going to go with the lighter one, which is still darker than the first one. And we're going to place that in the outer V of our eyelids. This color is a little bit darker. It's important to definitely use a light hand so you know where you want to put the color and to have more control of it. So I'm just placing this in the outer V, and that's where I'm staying. I am not bringing it towards the middle of my eyelid, just at the outer part. I'm not going too far high. I'm not going too far towards the brow bone color. What we're going to do is we're going to blend out those two colors that we already used. And I just like to flick the whatever's left on my brush, just to flick it out, just to give a little bit of a cat eye effect. Okay, so once you feel you are happy with the darker shade, now it's time to go in with a lighter shimmery shade. Going into that same CoverGirl palette, we're gonna go in with this really pretty shimmer color. It's like a light champagne color. And we're gonna put that all over our lid. Well, not all over. We're going to go from the inner part and to the middle. We're gonna stop at the middle because we don't wanna clash too much with the darker shade. We really wanna have that cat eye effect still happening. So we're gonna go from the inner part of our eyelid to the middle part. Oh yeah, such a pretty color. I think all these colors are beautiful. I'm going to bring it a little bit up towards the crease color. We will blend everything out afterwards. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with foundation. For my friend's wedding, I did go in with the usual Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. When I go to a special occasion, like a wedding, for example, I don't like to test out different foundations that night because it might not be the right color for your skin. It might not even sit well on your skin, and I don't want to take that risk of trying something new, and it can just ruin, you know, if you gotta take it off, you can start ruining your eyeshadow colors and like your eye makeup and all that stuff. So I like to stay on the safe side and just go in with something that I know and that I love 100%. I'll be going in with this one, as I already mentioned, and in my usual color, 115 Ivory. Okay, so I just did my eyebrows off camera, and now I'm going to go in with my concealer. I'm going to go in with my usual Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline, and I use it in the color Ivory. I'm just going in with this usual brush. It is a foundation brush, as I always say, but I don't use it for foundation. I love it for concealing, just blending out my concealer. I think it's perfect. Okay, so next I'm going to set my entire face. As usual, I'm going to be going in with my Studio Fix Powder by MAC in NC20. First, I like to conceal my under eyes and then the rest of my face. Okay, so next we're going to go in with an eyeshadow color for our inner tear duct and our brow bone color. I'm going to go back into that same CoverGirl palette and I'm going to use the first one right here. I think it's called Buff. So it's like a really light shimmery shade color. It's actually it has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's more matte than shimmer, I think. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with our, I'm not gonna go too much in my lower lash line. I'm gonna just go in with that first eyeshadow color that we used for the crease. This one is called Fawn. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm going to go in with the new one that I got by Essence, the Lash Princess Mascara. This is the one for Sculpted Volume. Okay, so for my lower lashes, I'm going to go in with my usual L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in the color Black. I did go in with my usual BH Cosmetics Pro Studio palette. No, Studio Pro contour palette, sorry. And I just actually used the one shade at the bottom here. Okay, so for my blush, I did go in with a new blush by Essence. It's so pretty. It's the Mosaic blush, and I use it in the color The Berry Connection. Next, I did highlight my face just a little bit, some parts of my face. I went in with my original Carly Bible palette and I used my usual color that I only have a little bit left. Okay, so last but certainly not least are the lippies. I went in, as I mentioned, with a new lipstick that I've recently got. It is by Essence. It's their Velvet Matte Lipstick. The color that I got is called Unresistible. It's 06. The number is 06 and it's called oh my goodness, it's a tongue twister. Unresistible. So it looks like this. It is definitely a red color. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my setting spray. I'm going to set my entire face. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Pro Setting Spray. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Setting Spray, sorry. Alright guys, that comes to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching it, and thank you so much for even taking the time to sit down and watch this makeup tutorial. I just want to let you know these are the earrings that I wore to my friend's wedding. I don't know, I thought I'd show you guys in my video as well. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I had a fantastic time at my best friend's wedding. It couldn't be any more perfect because it was just perfect, and I had so much fun. My fiance and I, we loved every minute of it. Anyways guys, that's about it, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.